PUBG is banned in India. Here's why. All this began a couple of months ago when there was a standoff in an area called Ladakh. It's basically a standoff between Indian army and the Chinese army. This was where it all began, and tensions flared again on 29th and 30th of August. So this is when both the armies had another clash, and the government of India decided to ban PUBG along with 117 other apps and games, which is basically banning all the apps and games which are anywhere related to China, right? So this was a serious escalation. So at this point, the government of India released a statement that looked like this. So it basically says that any app which is anywhere related to China or it has any links to China has been banned by the country, right? So 118 mobile apps were banned as the government decided it was a security risk. At this time, PUBG had over 50 million active users in the country. Can you imagine banning an app which had 50 million users who play the game on a daily basis? I mean, that is insane. Do note that the government has banned only the mobile version of the game. However, PC version of the game is still available to play in this country. So 50 million mobile gamers can no longer access PUBG. So this was one of the biggest blows Indian government could give the Chinese. So this is really insane, guys. Right, so at the time, it was the most played game in the country, so you can imagine the effect it would have had on the company that published it. Indian government is like, take that, China. China was like, oh, okay, alright. Anyways, there were a lot of memes and comments on Twitter. Here's one. This is basically a guy in PUBG like waving goodbye to the entire country. So in response to this, the owners of PUBG, that's the parent company Bluehole, has released the following statement. So this is available on the PUBG's official blog, and it says, PUBG Corporation fully understands and respects the measures taken by the government, as the privacy and the security of the player data is a top priority for the company. It hopes to work hand in hand with the Indian government to find a solution that will allow the gamers to once again drop into the battlegrounds while fully being compliant with the Indian laws and regulations. So this basically says the PUBG Mobile is no longer published by a Chinese company called Tencent in India. PUBG Corporation has effectively cut ties with Tencent in order to actually access the market in India. Right, so it's a good news for the Indian players. If the government considers this, they might revoke the ban on PUBG, and that is really great news. Right, so it further says, in light of recent developments, PUBG Corporation has made a decision to no longer authorize PUBG Mobile franchise Tencent in India. Right, so moving forward, PUBG Corporations will take all publishing responsibilities within the country. So this is a huge blow to Tencent. I mean, previously the development of this game and the publishing rights were with Tencent, and this is a huge blow for them as the company explores ways to provide its own PUBG experience for India in near future. It's committed to doing so by sustaining a localized, healthy gameplay environment for its fans. Right, so this basically effectively cuts ties with Tencent, and hopefully, really hopefully, the players in India would be able to access PUBG on their mobile phones. And if that happens, it's really great news, guys. So I'll be leaving the links down below to all this in the description, so do check it out. And that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, and let me know down below in the comments what do you guys think about this ban, and I'll see you next time with another video. Until then, bye bye.